So is there a piece of advice that you want to share with moms?
Oh, absolutely. I love the reminder that all behavior is communication. And not every behavior we see is disrespect or defiance.
Yeah.
And I think those two go hand in hand beautifully, because I think, especially for those of us who kind of had heavier handed parenting, a lot of it was just assumed that it was an attitude problem or a behavior problem. And I think it's really important that we pause and we make sure that we're gathering the information that we need, because oftentimes our child is really communicating a need rather than disrespect or defiance. And so I think just reminding ourselves to look what's behind the behavior that we're seeing. I think that's really been key for me as a mom.
Yeah. Yeah, and my son was a direct communicator. I don't know if you're familiar with direct and indirect communication, and I'm an indirect communicator. I was raised by indirect communicators, so I try really, really hard to be a direct communicator, and it just comes out indirect a lot of times. But I unfortunately, he's picked up my direct communication. So when he was upset yesterday, I was like, what is it that you need? Do you need help?
Yeah.
And he's like, of course I need help. Like, you can see I'm upset. Of course I need help. And I was like, well, I'm waiting for you to ask me.
Yeah.
You're the indirect communicator. Just like, come on. Okay. Okay.
You're teaching him well. He's using it all on you now.
Right.
I love those moments to just say, hey, then let's rewind this and let's try again. And this time I want you to ask me for what it is that you need. And slowly our kiddo is learning what that sounds like, because at first his answers may be like, are you kidding me? Why do I, oh, wait a minute. You sound very upset. Like you didn't like that idea. Well, no, I don't like, okay, then just rewind. Let's try again. And this time ask for what it is that you want to happen instead. And when they learn that you're willing to do that, they're willing to walk it back without erupting. But it takes the practice and it takes building the trust. And, we approach them so differently when what we assume is disrespect or defiance than if we know our child is asking for help, right? And so I just think it's really important that we kind of preface how we work with their behavior as they're likely communicating a need. Let's figure out what it is.
And that will shift your parenting more than anything else.